This video is going to be a look at the Lions under center play action pass game. I believe I have 10 plays loaded up here for you. There actually will be one or two that are out of the shotgun. If you watch the Lions games live or any film breakdowns on this channel or any other, you know the Lions play action pass game has been quite effective in 2023. It's been effective in previous years under Ben Johnson and Jared Goff as well. Pick 10 plays here from the database now that we have probably 85% of plays labeled at this point. Play action pass, and knew that the yards per play was high, but didn't know it was this high. I will read out and show the yards gained on each play. Again, 10 plays loaded up for you to check out. I can load anything up in the database that I want to, so we'll take suggestions for future content. Throwaway that's inconsequential here. Week 1 against the Chiefs, you can see Karlaftis plays it well. Off the downside, gets in Goff's face, just a throwaway. Against the Falcons, week 3, incomplete pass to Raymond, who's up at the top of the screen. I still like this. I really like this route, though, to be honest with you. It puts a lot of conflict on Jesse Bates because you don't know if Raymond's going to go vertical or, in this case, snap this off like a post, which is what he does. You can see Bates gets turned around, has the baseball turn. Ball ends up being incomplete. Maybe you'd want this ball thrown more towards the sideline to Raymond, but giving the defense seeds that you will go deep can only impact the offense in a positive way later on. You're adding Jamison Williams to the mix as well. I offer to you that these shots, maybe they won't come more often, like 6-7 times a game, but I think they'll be earlier in the game to show the defense that we can do this, and we have more than just one guy who can accomplish this as well. 8th drive, week 1 against the Chiefs. Really cool play, if you ask me. It's a curl on the play action to Reynolds, who's spot shadowed at the bottom of the screen. Watch the linebackers and this safety to the top side really bite on the play action. It's 21 personnel, so you got Jason Kabinda in the game. So it looks like a lead concept. Look at those guys, move forward. They're not necessarily as assigned to guard Reynolds because I think we got man here, but point is it creates more space for Goff to throw the football onto potentially if if the DB happens to be on one leverage side or the other. Kind of looks like trail man, but sometimes you don't know if the DB's just, beat that badly. Great throw by Goff. Yes, he's wide open. Reynolds is having an unbelievable season so far, if you ask me. 33 yards on play action under center out of 21 personnel. Week 3 back again against the Falcons. This is the 4th possession. A pro slot formation. This is going to be Raymond for 22 yards. He's going to go in motion across. So you're getting the play action element to it, but you're also getting the motion across, tight end sliding from one side to the other. Talked about this one in a video I put out about the Lions earlier this week. Great catch by Raymond, if you ask me, down towards the sideline. 12 personnel, so it's pro slot. You got one tight end here, Brock Wright, and the other one, 82, is in the slot. He's off the line of scrimmage, which is what designates him as a slot. Nice play action fake. Jared Goff is really good at this. I mean, he really is. He probably showed up to Detroit really good at this, if you ask me. So smart for Ben Johnson to accentuate it and use it a lot in their offense. I think Goff has just gotten better since he's got there in a lot of ways. So 4th possession still against the Falcons, week 3. You got 11 personnel, so one tight end here. It's going to be Laporta. It's an interesting play. It's complete. A lot has to get done in order for this to be a completed pass. And at the end of it, you'll see Calais Campbell has something to say to Sam Laporta. Body language-wise, look like Laporta is like, I'm not backing down from you, even though you're a future Hall of Famer and you're 6'8", 335. Why is he talking to him like this? Well, here's Laporta. Here's Campbell. Check out the play. It's under center play action. And Laporta has chopped down Calais Campbell. Now, I'm a Ravens fan, a Ravens content creator, and Calais Campbell played for us, I think, for 3 years. We wanted him back, so I don't want to see him get hurt. But it's a badass play by Laporta to cut down Calais Campbell, wait for Calais Campbell to clear, and then get up and get the catch. Now, he gets decked by the inside linebacker, and then he gets a stern talking to by Calais Campbell. So cool play for Laporta to show the athleticism of cutting a Hall of Fame DN or Hall of Fame caliber DN. You may have a different opinion, no problem. And then getting up to make the catch. At least it's a positive play. 8th possession, quarters coverage, I think, by the Chiefs. 8-yard completion to Brock Wright, who's down here. And I believe this is the one they call the hold on Karlaftis, not letting him get out into the flats. Goff is slick, kind of like just a little sidearm. And I thought this was an underrated catch by Wright. I had forgotten about this play, to be honest with you, but seeing it now while loading this video up, and I try to familiarize myself with the video before I show it to you guys and talk about it, I realized, wow, that was a pretty damn good catch by Brock Wright. And I don't think they took the penalty. I think they took the result of the play. All right, now we'll get into some of the bigger plays where they're chopping down the defense, chunk yards at a time. 21 yards to St. Brown on a little over Yankee concept, if you will, out of 21 personnel. Nice play fake by Goff. Great catch by St. Brown. Goff puts it in a perfect place for him. Notice Cabinda here getting off the midline quickly to get his hips, get his frame of his body out of Goff's way, and then veer back to the other side to pass pro, or potentially help out in pass pro to the opposite side. When I say get off the midline, maybe you're new to watching my content. You may be unfamiliar with what that is. I like to explain little anecdotal stuff, so maybe that's why my videos end up being so long. But in any case, balls on the hash, that's the midline right there. Pretty good line. So Cabinda is got to get off the midline to give Goff the midline so that Goff can execute a nice play fake to the running back who's moving in that direction. Hopefully I said that in a way that makes sense. You can see Cabinda is doing everything he can to get out of the way as quick as possible, give Goff the midline so that he can execute a proper fake to this side. If Cabinda doesn't clear the midline quick enough, then Goff can't get over to that side of the field as much, which creates more conflict, more eye candy for these guys because there's more movement in the backfield. Hopefully I said that in a way that makes sense. The midline is just a somewhat technical explanation of it. Goff caps it all off with a beautiful throw to St. Brown, 21-yard gain. Style points at the end as well. Fourth possession again against the Falcons. I've only seen this play once this year. I seem to remember it a couple of times last year. 12 personnel. I still label this twin wing, even though it's a different split. I cannot say the name of that type of split by the two tight ends on YouTube. But in any case, it's a twin wing formation. Late fake by Goff. I think that's one of the things that makes his fakes really good is he's not presenting the ball too early. Sometimes you'll get guys on these play action fakes. They present the ball too soon, and the defense kind of knows, okay, this is not going to be a run play. He wouldn't be showing me the ball that soon. Goff's timing appears to be perfect for when he presents the football, creating, if you ask me, more conflict for these guys to see it and flow a little bit late in terms of when they recognize that it's not a screen. In this case, it's a great play by the slot DB, nickel defender. All right, 11 yards to Laporta. You'll see the conflict that's created in these inside linebackers here with the run fake, and this is out of the shotgun as well. That's the route that Laporta is going to run. You can see the linebackers come forward. You get the pulling guard. Great throw by Goff. Jesse Bates is playing like a bat out of hell there in Atlanta. I think he's got 3 interceptions already. Well, he had 1 against the Lions. Playing extremely well. Bengals fans on social media, I've seen him lamenting the fact that he's turned into a ball hawk. He always made plays for them, but didn't always have as many interceptions as he has clustered here at the beginning of this season. But I digress. Inside linebacker is going to come downhill on this play fake. I think you get a pulling guard and Gibbs cross in the face of Goff. Creates that conflict. The reason why it's called an over route is because you're running it over the top of the linebacker level. At least that's the way it was explained to me when I first started to learn football terminology. Over concept goes over top of the linebacker level, over the second level of the defense, but in front of the third level of the defense, the safeties. In this case, Bates' reaction is quick, but not quick enough. Even though he knocks down Laporta, it's still an 11-yard gain. Last one. This was a look at one concept, one type of play the Lions are using. The long-form content, you guys gave me some great feedback on the Ben Johnson as Loki video from Wednesday night. That long-form content is good, but sometimes I also like to break things down into smaller chunks, and this is an attempt to get an 8-minute video out. We're going to be 2 minutes long. It's 12 personnel twin wing once St. Brown motions across. Really cool and unique play. Gives Goff a lot of options. There's the boot by Goff, and then the jet the hide concept by St. Brown back across to the other side of the field where he went. You're going to get this route from the top side, and then Laporta is going to bring this across like a climb concept. Gives Goff a lot of options to the side he's flowing to. Calais Campbell is trying to get there and get his big frame in the way. Maybe put his hands up. Goff sets his feet, flips his hips, brings it across the field to a Laporta 45-yard touchdown. Big moment in that game. And I think the Lions, and I think Ben Johnson, it seems like he knows when to use these play calls. You must see reactions in the defense early, plant those seeds, and then wait for the opportunity, the moment of his choosing, to go ahead and exploit it. Let me know if you guys like these kind of videos where we go over one concept. In this case, it was kind of easy to package this together. It's just a filter in the database, filter play action pass, boom, there's all 10 plays. So I can do this with what I have available. If you're a Lions fan and you're interested in having access to the database yourself, message me on Twitter or comment in the YouTube comment section, and we'll figure out a way to make that happen. Appreciate you guys' time. If you think other Lions fans would enjoy this content, enjoy this film study look at the Lions play action passing game early in 2023 and how effective it's been, then please consider grabbing a link to this video, sharing it on social media to help this content get more reach.